Hey guys, how is everybody? Gotta wait for YouTube to catch up. There you are. Oh, I gotta turn the volume down. Hold on. Turn down the volume. Otherwise, we're gonna have reverb. Can you guys hear me okay? Everything sound okay? How do I look? Like I'm covered in mortician's wax or what? Flying solo here tonight, guys. Tina Lane, hello. Elaine Marie, hello. Karen K, hello. But like they say in show business, the show must go on. Yeah. So if you guys see me looking down over here, I have my laptop, so I'm going to be doing all the starts and the stops tonight. So just be aware of that. Hi, Bill. Briar Lee, hello. Oh, Cindy, you're a sweetheart. Thank you, honey. So I got 34 of you guys in here so far. Hi, Karen K. It's snowing. Ugh. I am so sorry, Karen. Yuck. I hope everything gets to you safely. I was going to ask you if you wanted me to hold your items, and I forgot all about it. So hopefully everything gets to you safely. Somebody messaged me the other day, and they said they had a hole in the box that I sent to them, but they said everything arrived perfectly. No matter what. And you guys know, like when I send boxes out to you guys, I always write on there, fragile glass all over every single side plus the top, so that they see that. Hey Heather, you have a headache? Oh, okay, honey. I'm sorry to hear that. Chris isn't feeling well either, so I'm flying solo myself tonight. So thank you for popping in though, honey. Get some rest. Feel better, Heather. But yeah, I don't know why they just kick packages around. It's ridiculous no matter what I put on it. But for those of you that are here that do order from me, hi Joan. Please, if ever there's any damages or anything, please let me know as soon as possible, because everything that I send to you is insured up to $100 through pirate ship. So don't ever just discard the items or anything like that. Oh no, Heather, no, that's fine, sweetheart. Yeah, no, that's okay. I gave you a wrench. I gave Karen Williams a wrench. No, that's okay, sweetheart. No, you don't feel good. I understand. No, I can do it. I can handle it. I'll be all right. I've done it before. It's okay. Trust me, I know what it's like to have a headache, and looking at a screen is not going to help any. So, your DVD came through nice and clean. I'm sure it was labeled all over, not to bend, fragile. Yeah. Yeah, I always try to do that, Marianne. Yeah. I always try to do that. But yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if I'm just a little bit out of it tonight. Like I said, I'm a little bit worried about Chris. And hi, Denise. So hopefully I'll get into the swing of things. I do have a glass of wine here to kind of, some Tam Tam juice, as some of you guys know Tam Tam. So, I'll jump. Okay, thanks, sweetie. I appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll possibly, if Karen Williams pops in, I gave Karen a wrench too, so maybe if Karen pops in, maybe I'll give her I'll have her give me a hand if she's up to it, if she wants to. I don't know, she might be busy tonight. But we got 49 of you guys here already tonight. Awesome. I'm glad to have you. And why must the show go on? Because I have some awesome stuff here for you guys. See, now I'm getting excited. I got 50 of you guys here already. Welcome in, everybody. It's Old Hadley Vintage, and I am Jeffrey. And I could just see a reflection on my poor mom's face back here on this picture. Cindy, you see this picture back here of my mom? I think that was her engagement photo, if I'm not mistaken. She'd kill me if she saw it. You know that. But I love that picture of her. But anyway, oh boy, am I shopping out soup? You're having soup? Are you shopping for soup? I can sell you some soup. I have a couple of cans of soup. What kind would you like? Dr. McGillicuddy, mentholated schnapps might help. Right, exactly. That's great. How perfect. Well, for those of you guys who are here, yeah, we were just talking about, I was just kind of, jibber jabbering for the first few minutes, just talking about how they ship items, no matter how I write on the box, fragile, glass, things still arrive with holes in the boxes or whatever, Oh, chicken soup. Yeah, he did. He actually made himself some chili tonight. And he's just, I don't know, he's just not feeling very well. So he's laying down. So I told him, I said, you go lay down. So he's laying down. He's at his house tonight. So he's resting. Him and Toby both. So, but we're going to be okay. We are going to be okay. You guys got me, and we are going to have fun. We are going to have a fun time, and everything's going to be okay. So don't worry about it. I'll let him know, Bill. Thank you. Yes, rest is best. Yeah, you got it. I couldn't have said it better, Marianne. So true. I'm glad the DVD arrived okay. It's all good in the hood. That's right. The bad community viruses are still out. Yeah, I know. April is coming. Yes, I know. Yeah, Lisa, he's just not feeling, himself tonight. So I said, you just go rest, Yeah, I got this. I got this. We're fine. Hi, Tina. How are you, hon? That's right. Yeah, I can do this, Sandra. You got it, honey. Yep. So I got 58 of you guys here. Wait for a few more people to come in, and I'll do my little spiel. As I'm sure most of you know my spiel, but in case there's somebody new, I notice I do have a couple of new subscribers. Thank you to those of you who are new. Those of you that are out in our, as I affectionately call it, our lurker lounge. Feel free to jump into the chat. Everyone, I have an itchy nose tonight, guys. I'm not trying to be disgusting or anything, but I just have like an itchy nose. Sometimes you just have to kind of rub your nose. So I apologize ahead of time. I remember my grandmother saying, if you have an itchy nose, it means you're going to kiss a fool. Well, there's nobody here for me to kiss, and I don't know any fools, so I don't know. But yeah, so but welcome in all of my new subscribers. I'm so glad to have you guys here. I'm very, very excited to have you guys. And remember, once I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to be doing an amazing giveaway of some jadeite. So please, and I do have a giveaway tonight. I have 3 beautiful giveaways tonight, actually. Some really nice things. 3 really, really nice things. So be aware. Anybody that buys tonight, you can enter into my little giveaway at the end of the night. So, I'm going to try to keep an eye on the chat as best as I can. If I miss anything, if you guys want to just, do some arrows up, I can go back and scroll. I do have my laptop here to help me. For those of you that are just coming in, Chris is not here to help me tonight. I'm by myself, and I'm flying solo. So I do appreciate any of you guys, asking for some thumbs ups and stuff. I really appreciate it. Yes, please thumb up the video if you're just popping in. There might be some stragglers. I know some folks are coming in. Some folks are watching the Two Old Guys vintage channel right now, and then they may come in afterwards. If you guys aren't familiar with them, I really encourage you to check them out. Two Old Guys Vintage on YouTube. They are great. They have a lot of collabs with other sellers, and at some point I'm going to try to do a collab with them as well. So they do bring some great things, and they are a couple of funny guys. I really like them a lot. They're a lot of fun. So thank you, Tina. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys can keep an eye out, I appreciate it. All right, guys. So remember, please thumb up the video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. It is free. For those of you that might be watching this after the fact, I notice I get a lot of watchers after, you know, I do my lives like throughout the week. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe, because that'll bring me closer to that 1,000 mark. I would appreciate that. All the items I have tonight are all offer up, so I'm going to start at a certain price. I'm going to put the start price into the chat, and then I'm going to just do a little spiel about the items, talk a little bit about them, and then we're going to do a countdown from 10 down to 1, and then I'm going to say stop, and then I'm going to put a stop in the chat, and the highest bidder that's before my stop is going to be the winner. All right, and I'll call out the winner. Once I call out the winner, you guys can congratulate he or she or whoever it is. I'm going to do a refresh on my screen, because sometimes what you see on your screen is not necessarily the actual last bidder. So I have to do a refresh. And you guys, I encourage you guys to do refreshes too. Make sure you're in all messages and live messages. No top chat. Stay off of top chat, because that'll throw you off. That'll throw your bidding off. So it's all messages, live messages or live chat, but not top chat. Anything that says top, stay off of it. I use pirate ship. Your shipping costs are not included in these prices that you win tonight. I use pirate ship to give you the best rate. So depending upon the country where you live, your shipping is going to vary. And if you buy several items and they're heavy, I am going to split them up so that A, things don't get broken, and B, sometimes the shipping is a little bit cheaper too. So be aware of that. And let me know. I do have some music playing in the background. If it's too loud, please let me know if you can hear it. It's non-copyrighted music, so I should be okay. But if it isn't, if it's too loud, let me know if you guys are hearing that. Hi, Kathy. Hi, Kels. Guys are just rolling in. I am flying solo tonight. Chris is not feeling well, so I'm by myself tonight. So please bear with me. If anything, Kels said, yeah, Chris is under the weather. I hope he gets it. I will let him know, Kels. Thanks, honey. So, and I see Kathy Ficarata. Hello, honey. Deb, hello. Yeah, Chris isn't, and Sharon Sue. Hi, honey. So a lot of, yeah, he's not feeling so good. So, yep. So that's okay. We got this. Like I just told Heather from the Revive It Sisters, we got this. We're going to be okay. Yeah, we're going to be all right. You got your crystal basket. So beautiful. Worth every penny. I am so glad, Kathy. That makes me so happy. Isn't it beautiful? I knew you'd love that. That is really, it's gorgeous. Perfect for Easter, right? So as I was just saying, I do use pirate ship. So I will be adding the price of the shipping depending upon where you are in the country. Pirate ship is really good. It usually gets the bottom line shipping. And I always choose the cheapest. So it'll either be USPS or UPS. And lately USPS seems to be winning out, sometimes by just like a penny. So, and it's convenient for me too, because I can just pile all the things right in the front of on my front stoop, little porch area. And the mailman just comes and picks up my items and puts them in the mail truck. So it works out great for me. So I don't have to do the deliveries. All I can focus on is going to my other job. Hi, Dreamboat Annie. So it works out good for me when I do USPS. Otherwise, I have to bring it to the UPS store and drop it off, which is no big deal because it's not too far from my house. Let's see. It may still be cold. I know what was it? I can't remember who was just telling me it's still, is it Karen? Karen, I think you were saying that it's still snowing and cold out in Wisconsin. So any cold items, please bring them in the house. Let them come to room temperature. 24 hours at least, then open the box. Don't touch any cold glass with warm hands or the warm room air, because the items will crack or break. So please be aware of that. Yeah, poor Karen. Yeah, I know it's cold out there. Well, bundle up, have yourself a hot cup of coffee or tea or hot chocolate, and we'll have a good show. The lag is real, guys, but I will try to account for it as much as I can on here. I'm going to see how much of a lag I have. Yeah, it looks like it's probably about a 6-second lag right now. So I will account for that. I'm going to watch myself on my laptop when I do my countdowns. When I reach 1, that's when I'm going to put the stop in. So there'll be a little bit of delay, so that this way I'll be the most accurate for you guys for bidding. Eric's in here. Hey, Eric, how are you, buddy? And there's Karen Williams. Oh, Karen, it still didn't work. I put you in. You got Heather's method. I put you in as a moderator, Karen, but for some reason it didn't come up that way. I don't know why. I put in Karen Williams. Maybe I chose the wrong Karen Williams. I put you in as a moderator with the wrench. Oh, gosh. Would you mind helping me out tonight? I don't know if I can add you as a moderator now, Karen. Let me see if I can do it. I just don't want to knock myself off the stream. Tina's phone died. Oh, gosh. That's okay. Well, hello, Steve. How are you, buddy? Tell her to plug in. Have to do from my phone. I added Heather in just tonight, and hers came up as blue. And then I had added you in. Unless I spelled your name wrong, but how can you spell Karen Williams wrong, right? Let me see if I can do it, guys. If I kick myself off, I'll be right back. I don't think I will, but let me just look and see. Hold on a second. Nope, I think I can do this. Hold on, guys. Bear with me for a sec. See, now, why aren't you coming up, Karen? Let me just look. Karen Williams. Williams. There's so many Karen Williams that pop up, but I don't know how to add you. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. I'm just trying to set up a moderator for Karen. I don't think that worked. I don't know why. That's so bizarre. I don't know how to do it, Karen. I'm on the thing where you can add it, but I can't figure out how to. Let me go down. Maybe you're saying something. Are you doing it from your phone? No, honey, because my phone is in front of me, so I can't do it on my phone. I'm doing it on my laptop. So I'm under settings, and I'm under the area where it says managing moderators, and you can just. It's okay. They'll see. Okay, guys. All right. All right, well, you guys all know Karen Williams. She's going to be doing my stops and starts for me then, okay? All right, so let me just get back to here. Let me get out of here. Okay. Let me get back to my live sale here, just so I can see the chat. Yeah, but Karen, I appreciate that. If you could help me out, honey, I appreciate it, because Chris is sick tonight. And Through the phone. Okay, I'm gonna have to do that because I don't know, for some reason it just didn't work. I don't know why. It brings up quite a few Karen Williams, and they all have the little K inside the circle, but one's like a light blue, a dark blue, but I don't see yours. We got to get you to put like a picture of EAPG or something. That's what you got to do. You got to put like a picture of like an EAPG vase or something, and then I'll know it's you. That's actually a good idea, huh? Hi, Betty. Welcome in, everybody. I have 82 of you guys here. Please give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. I'll continue on with my little thing here. We're going to have, hello, Midway Rose. Thank you very much. I'll let Chris know. I was talking about the lag. The lag is real, so please account for that. And Karen will as well. So she will put in for the, she'll account for that lag, and she'll put that in there. As far as invoices go, I'm going to be sending them out either tomorrow evening or all day on Tuesday. So just keep an eye out to your email. Some of you don't have PayPal, and that's perfectly fine. I can bill you as a guest. So if you're a new bidder, feel free to bid if you need to. And I'm just going to need your real name, if it's different than your YouTube name, but also include your YouTube name. Let me know whether you have PayPal or not, and let me know your real address with your zip code, and then this way I can send you an invoice. And again, if you don't have PayPal and you win something tonight, just send me a reminder to my email right here that you don't have PayPal. Please bill me as a guest, just to remind me, because sometimes I forget. So thank you, Deb. I appreciate that. So without further ado, I think I got everything, Karen. If I don't, you guys can please, shoot out a thumbs up or a fingers or a hello or Jeff, look up or whatever, because I do have my laptop here and I will look down occasionally too. Hello, Lynn. Without further ado, we will start. Karen, are you ready, girl? I appreciate it, Karen. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. Yeah, we got this. We're going to do this. Karen's amazing at everything she does anyway. She is brilliant, that girl. So. Hey, Chris. Which Chris are you talking about? Not my Chris. Must be a different Chris. Oh, Eric. Okay. I was going to say, does he hear really? Oh my gosh, I told him to go to bed. You ready? Okay. All right, Karen. Well, here we go. Karen, if you could put $13 on the screen as a start, please. So first up, guys, I have a beautiful Manhattan double handle bowl. And it is really, really pretty. No chips, cracks, stings, nicks, or anything on it. Just a simple little bowl. I guess they also call this a nappy or a double-handled soup bowl. But it is the Manhattan pattern, as you can see. None of the ribs are cracked or chipped. I did feel all of them. I did go around them with my fingers to make sure. But there is no damage on these at all. And it's just a simple, you can even use it as like a candy dish, or you can use it for Easter, for, some Easter eggs or jelly beans or whatever have you. And just a typical, so if any of you guys collect that mid-century Manhattan pattern, really, really pretty. Yep. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Yeah, welcome in, everybody. Thank you all for coming in. Karen Williams is going to be doing my starts and stops for me tonight. And this is my first item. $13 for a Manhattan, beautiful Manhattan double-handled bowl. I'll measure it for you guys so you know what the size is. It's it's 5 and about 3/4. 5 3/4 across. So if any of you guys like Manhattan or collect Manhattan, this is a really nice piece. Very basic piece you can use for anything. Heck, you can even use it for soup. You can use it for soup or you can use it for serving, but it's a Manhattan. The Manhattan pattern is just so popular. I know David collects this too from Vintage Uprising, Texas. He collects this pattern as well. I'm 99% positive. I think Karen can even correct me. I'm pretty sure he already has this piece. Otherwise, when I found it, I was going to send it to him. But I'm pretty sure he already has this. So he has a lot of pieces already that he's already reaccumulated, which I'm so happy about. But I always keep my eyes peeled. Yeah, the handles are cool, huh? Almost like a loving cup, you know? But great for soup where you can hold it with two hands and drink soup. And that's pretty much what they were doing. That was actually accepted years ago. But I can't imagine drinking soup out of this with these little ribs here. It's kind of uncomfortable. So, but we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Would have 3 scoops. I love 3 scoops. I'll take 5 scoops. Okay, so I see Karen stop in there. And it looks like right before the stop, I'm seeing Kathy Stevens. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that who you see, Karen? Kathy Stevens for 14. Thank you, Heather. I appreciate that, Heather. If you're not feeling well, sweetie, don't feel inclined to stay. But I appreciate it, sweetheart. I owe you guys big time. Kathy. And Kathy, I'm pretty sure I have your information already. Okay. And if I don't, you know, you guys know what to do. Here's my email, and just need all your info. Okay, next up, Karen, $15 on the screen, please. $15. 15. And you might like this, Karen. It's not super old, but it's, you know, really beautiful. Hi, Christina. You're going to help with it. I appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. So this is a beautiful new cut Imperial glass bowl. It does have some chipped teeth on it, as most of these do. There's one right here, has a little chip on it. And let me see here. One of them has a little bit of roughness right here. I think that was the only one that actually has an actual chipped off tooth, is just that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just, yeah, that one. There's that roughness here. Yeah, so I mean, most of these usually do, but I mean, it's a beautiful bowl, and it does say new cut right on the bottom. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see that. You might be able to see it in the light up close. But if you look, if I can focus properly, right in there, right in the center, you can actually see new cut. And it is a beautiful bowl, and it catches the light beautifully. I've had it sitting on the table here when the sliding door shades were open this afternoon. The sun was coming in, and wow, this is a wowzer. Very sparkly, Karen. Yes, very, very sparkly. Beautiful. No other damage other than those, you know, those typical teeth damage. But what a beautiful bowl. Made by Imperial Glass. This was their idea of brilliant cut. You know, beautiful. So it's not super sharp around the edge, but still a beautiful bowl nonetheless. And of course, obviously, after cleaning it, I got it nice and shiny. Came out really, really nice. Looks really, really pretty. And I don't know the exact name of the pattern, but I didn't have a lot of time to look this stuff up. So, but it is a beautiful, beautiful bowl. Perfect for Easter if you guys make a coleslaw. Put your nice fresh coleslaw on this and serve that. Imagine passing that around the table. It just makes everything you make even better. It's absolutely beautiful. Yep, really, really pretty. Beautiful bowl. And as far as its size goes, from the top part to a top part, like the highest point to the highest point, is 8.5 inches. So it's 8.5 inches, and it stands at the highest point 3.5 inches tall. So that's the size of it. Really beautiful. Yep. So I'm not sure if we have any bids on this, but we will count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Thank you, Lynn. I appreciate you saying that. So that's a pass on that one. Okay, thank you, guys. All right, next up, guys, I have a cute little footed, I'm sorry, Karen, $13 on the screen, please, Karen, 13, 1-3. And this is an Imperial glass, milk glass, 4-footed, little like candy dish or planter. And you should have seen this thing when I found it. It was nasty. Oh, but I was able to clean it up really nice. And there's these beautiful little X pattern going all the way around. As I call them, kisses. They look like little kisses going all the way around. Yep, like Karen said, please be in all chat and all messages, live chat and all messages. Really pretty. If you guys collect milk glass, really, really pretty. Four little feet, and it is marked Imperial glass on the bottom. There's a good shot of it right there. It's the IG Imperial glass. So not only Westmoreland made milk glass, but Imperial did too. I like the Imperial milk glass. There's just something about it. It's just really, really beautiful. I love Westmoreland too, but Imperial did some really, really good work on milk glass. So not exactly sure how old the item is. I did not do a lot of research. Because like I said, I'm more concerned about Chris being sick, so didn't have a chance to do a lot of research this evening. So, but kind of speaks for itself because it's really pretty. It has this nice little hobnail pattern on the outside. Put some Easter grass in here, and then put your Cadbury eggs or your Reese's peanut butter eggs in there. My favorite, the Reese's peanut butter eggs. Love those. Or jelly beans. Yep. Yeah, you can. You can actually weave a ribbon right through the hole. Yep, right here. Little holes right here. Yep, just weave a nice little like grosgrain ribbon or a little gingham ribbon right through it. Matter of fact, if you guys, whoever wins this, I actually have quite a bit of grosgrain ribbon or little thin ribbons. If you guys want me to do that, I'd be glad to do that. Whoever wins this, just let me know if you don't have any ribbons. You can always take it out when you get it. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And we got 102 folks in here. Welcome in, everybody. Please give me a thumbs up if you could. I appreciate it. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd be glad to have you as part of a member of my channel. It's free. Doesn't cost anything, but I would love to have you. So feel free to join in. Okay, so it looks like we have. Okay, and by the way, guys, I want to let you guys know that we had a little bit of an issue, I guess, last week. So like all of the others, Heather, I believe you might have talked about this, and I know Karen was in some of the chats where other sellers have discussed this. You can outbid yourself, so please be aware of that. because a lot of times higher bids, a lot of people like to get a high bid in there after they already put in a lower bid, but it scares other bidders away. So you can't outbid yourself. So if you put in a $30 bid and then put in an $80 bid, your $80 bid is going to be the one to win. And it's just, I just have to do that to be fair, because there's a lot of, there's been some issues along the way. And I've actually discussed this. I had a conversation with some other sellers about this. So you can outbid yourself. So just be aware of that. There's a chart to the Imperial by Marks. Yes, there is, Karen. Somebody actually sent me an email with a, might have been, I don't know, might have been Karen K. Can't remember who sent it, or was it, actually it might have been Elaine. Elaine Marie sent me a beautiful thing with all the marks, and I think it's in there. But again, I just didn't have a chance. My mind was on other things today. So, but can I share the link with Karen? I'm not sure what link. Oh, for the chart? Well, I'll let Karen jump in on that. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it. So it looks like we had Valerie for $20 on that one. Thank you so much, Valerie. All righty. So next up, guys, we have something really cool. Karen, $25 on the screen, please. Look at this. We're bringing the 1950s back. Oh, yeah, we are. Check this out. How cool is that? All right. So you get this cocktail shaker. It is in impeccable condition. Look at how shiny it is. I cleaned this puppy up. Look at that. I don't think this is ever used. There's no marks on it or anything. And it has its little screw top that comes off. Nice and clean. So you can definitely use this. Sometimes you get them and it's like, they're kind of grimy. You don't want to use them. You just put them on display. But you get the beautiful shaker itself. Whiskey sours, yum. Martinis, gin and tonic, vodka Collins, Bloody Mary, highball, old fashioned. That's Chris's favorite. Manhattan, that's my uncle's favorite. Daiquiri, Bacardi, Tom Collins, and On the Rocks. And these great vintage mid-century 1950s images on the top. Isn't that awesome, guys? And inside of it was, because it was all taped together in bondage, you know, as you find these things at the Goodwill, where this little tiny plastic shaker thing. I don't even know what the heck this is, but there's no marks on it or anything. But that was in it. You're going to get that too, because it was all in this container. So, oh, I got to clean that little guy out. So I'm going to clean that out for you. But you're going to get that. And you get these two little, I'm guessing these are just like little measuring caps. Or actually, you know what? I think this goes right on the top here. Yeah. So that's like another little mini shaker. So you can store your lime juice or your fresh lime juice, fresh lemon juice, guys. When you're making drinks, don't ever use that refrigerated stuff in the plastic bottles. Ah, real lemon, real lime. Don't you? No. Squeeze the fresh stuff. It really makes a difference. Trust me. And then there's this other, I guess, oh, this is just a measuring little jigger. Measures up to 1.5 ounces. Yeah, 1 ounce, 1.5 ounce. All right. So that's all coming with it. So you're going to get all this together. So I'm guessing this is all from the 50s. So how cool is that, right? And that was in there. I'm like, what is in there? But that's what was that's what was in there. So you got that nice little shaker. You can do a little bit of cocktail action. Remember that movie Cocktail with Tom Cruise? How cool is that? Tupperware might have. I don't know. It's not marked though, Elaine. It's not marked Tupperware. It's not. I looked on the bottom. No, there's no marks on it at all. Or on the top. So, not exactly sure who made it. Just some generic plastic stuff that was in it. But really, really great piece. And guys, the condition, I just cannot get, usually you find these and they're all dented. Look at the condition of this. There's no damage at all. Look at the shine. Look at how shiny. Isn't that incredible? Yes, incredible. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? It's so clean. Obviously I cleaned it too, but just itself, but sometimes you find they're rusty, they're nasty, and sometimes they're missing their little screw or whatever on top, their little cap screw cap thing, you know? But how awesome is that? Beautiful. And glass. So, doesn't contaminate your drink. And this is probably stainless steel. So, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Really beautiful. Yeah, for 25, this would be a steal. Oh, yeah. All right. And Karen, looks like Karen will go. Oh, Revive It Sisters, you were telling me to look up. Oh, was it about the Tupperware? Okay. All right, I saw that. Yep, thanks, hon. All right. You know what, Karen? Hold on. Karen, guess what? I think I just figured it out. I think you now have a wrench. Yay! Once you say something, that it should pop up. I think I did it. For some reason I touched my screen on my new laptop and it worked. It said something about moderator. I'm like, oh, maybe that's it. We'll find out when Karen says something. Yay! It works. Hey, Karen, I figured it out. Yay! Woohoo! All right. All right, girl. All right, so who was our winner on that one? That was Valerie Beckage for 25. Okay, thank you, Val. That is a steal on that, girl. Boy, you are going to love that. I have to have a sip. Okay. Wow, you are going to love that. All right, guys. So, anybody here like uranium glass? I don't know. Yes, I found more. My uranium glass folks. My little glowworms and those folks that like this beautiful uranium glass. Karen, if you could put 35 on the screen for me, please, honey. You're going to get 6 of these plates. Now, only from my little bit of research, and these are not marked as such because Hosiery marked a lot of their things, but I believe these to possibly be Hosiery. Okay. And so you're going to get 6 of these plates, and they're octagonal, and they are green. Yep, you're going to get all 6 of them for one money. And these are, the size is 7 inches. Okay, so they're 7-inch plates, dessert plates. And they do glow, guys. Yes, they glow. There's the infamous glow. Yep. I've been lucking out finding this stuff for you guys. Yep. There it is. The infamous glow. And these are, like I said, I believe these to be the Hosiery. I believe these were made by Hosiery. Now, they do have a little bit of roughness. Now, Hosiery was really good at glass making. They did really good at glass making. So, most of their stuff was really smooth. And this does have a little bit of roughness around the edges here, you know, but it doesn't take away from, I mean, the bottoms are definitely smooth and polished. But the edges here, the lips, maybe that's just something that they couldn't buff out. But they really are beautiful. And they're all in perfect condition. One of them does have some of that ash, you know, when they're actually making the glass. There's a little bit of that ash that gets caught in the glass. There's a little bit of it right here. And there was another bit of it somewhere else. Yeah, I think it's right up on top here. So they look, almost looks like black dirt or something that's on the plate, and you go in with your finger and you try to scrape it off, but it's in the glass. So that's usually done during firing, when some of the ash kind of gets stuck in the glass when it's fired. So that is common. So just be aware of that. So these are really beautiful, perfect for Easter. Look at that color. And shiny clean, yes. These do not have any utensil marks, I don't think, on them at all. And, you know, if you don't want utensil marks on them, give everybody plastic forks and knives and spoons. Can you imagine? But I'm looking at them right now, and I don't believe these to have any utensil marks. Not that I'm seeing here. I don't see any utensil marks at all. These are all in really good shape. Yep. Nope, they're all in really, really good shape. Perfect. Gorgeous octagonal pattern with that gorgeous star pattern on the bottom. So absolutely gorgeous. Hey, Terry, there you are. Terry, did you get my message? I just wanted to make sure everything got to you safe, bud. Let me know. I'm not sure if you got my email or not, but I had sent you an email just to make sure everything got to you safely. I always bite my toenails practically when I send stuff to you guys. So I was going to talk to you guys about that tonight. Whenever you guys get an item, even if you guys give me like an emoji, thumbs up emoji, or everything was perfect or arrived safe, you don't even have to say hi, Jeffrey, or anything. Just say everything arrived safe, or, you know, a thumbs up. No, I never got anything back, Terry. You know what happens a lot is a lot of people inadvertently email Scott instead of me. It's happened a lot. He's forwarded some things to me, so he doesn't mind, but yeah, I'm glad everything arrived perfectly, Terry. That's awesome. Oh, that makes me so happy. All right, so it looks like we have some bids on these. So we're going to count this down. 10, 9, and you're getting 6 of them, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Gorgeous uranium glass that glows. Oh, I'm so happy to hear that, Terry. That's awesome. All right, so it looks like I think we just had Terry in there, right? 36. All right, Terry, those are coming to you, bud. Thank you so much. All right, guys. Moving right along. I believe it was Dodie that bought the last one. Guess what I found? Another one. Now you guys know, there's the business end. You guys know what this is, right? Karen, I'm going to do $12 on the screen if you could, please. Thank you very much on that, Terry. Thank you. You guys remember what this little dude is, right? He's missing something. And I did not buy a bag of cotton balls. Oh, I just gave it away. So he's a cotton ball dispenser. I found him, and he was shoved with cotton balls, and they were nasty brown. So I threw them all away. And then I cleaned him up, and he is nice and clean. Look at his little face. Look at him. Isn't he the cutest thing? Look at him. He's smiling. He's got a little bit of the little paint run there when they painted him before they glazed him. Yeah, you just take the cotton balls. I know it's kind of weird, but you take the cotton balls and you just shove them and shove them and shove them until they're really, really tight in there, until one's poking out. So every time you pull one out, another one is ready to come after it. So, but Peter is smiling, yes. Isn't he adorable? And if you don't want to use him as a cotton ball dispenser, you know, he's perfect for just a display for Easter. Just put one cotton ball there, and that's just his little tail. You know, how adorable, right? But yeah, I know, right? It's kind of, for lack of a better description, that's what you do. The other one had a hole on the bottom where you can fill them, but this one does not. So he's got three little like nubs on the bottom, 3 little feet, and he just sits down. You can, like I said, just use them as a decoration if you wanted for Easter, because there's not a lot of really nice Easter decorations anymore, in my opinion. You know, unless maybe if you go, I mean, is there even, I don't even, oh, Hallmark stores, I think it's called the Paper Store now. You know, they might have some cute little Easter things, but, and I know sometimes Barnes and Noble has some, but it's hard to find really good, cute, and especially vintage at the Goodwill or any of those, you know, places, vintage Easter stuff. It's almost impossible, but. So it's like when you see it, you got to grab it, because this stuff is just not common anymore, you know, but very, very cute. So either use them as a cotton ball dispenser or just use them for Easter time. So I think we have a bit or two in there. So we'll count him down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. And there he goes. He's a cutie. And again, guys, sorry, I have a very itchy nose tonight. I'm not wiping my nose. I don't have a cold. It's not dripping. I just have it. And it's a habit. I don't know why. I'm always rubbing my nose because it's like, it's itchy. Like my grandma always said, if your nose is itchy, you're going to kiss a fool. Well, there's nobody here for me to kiss. So, no fools here. Oh, I'll have Karen refresh. Oh, the girls refreshed for me. Thank you, girls. Heather, I should say. I keep saying girls, but Heather, thank you so much, sweetie. So Elaine Marie, you got that at 12. Jan, you came in just after the stop. Sorry about that, hon. I'll keep my eyes out for another one. So Elaine Marie. For $12. Thank you. And as Heather would say, don't sit on it, bid on it. I like that. That goes to Heather. The girls are gonna make some shirts that say that. I love it. I was thinking of having a shirt done with, you know, incredible on it, but I don't know. I just don't have the time. I just really don't. So anyway, hello from Tam and Margot. Hi, Tam and Margot. Hi, guys. Hello. How are you guys? Must be exhausted if you went to Round Top again. We were supposed to, Chris and I were supposed to go do a flea market today ourselves, but we ended up not doing it. We woke up this morning, it was 29 degrees outside. And our biggest high of the day was 48. So I was like, you know what? No, I am not getting bundled up to go thrifting. Not happening. Okay. So we'll continue on here because I don't want to keep poor Karen up all night long here. And guys, whoever sticks around, whoever wins anything, I do have 3 beautiful giveaways tonight. Really nice this time. Wow. I mean, I always have cute little giveaways, but today, wow. All right. So Chris, I'm sorry, Karen. Karen, $13 on the screen, force a habit. And Karen is nice enough to do my starts and stops tonight, and I have Heather here who is calling out my winners for me. I really appreciate it because Chris is not feeling well tonight. For any of you who are stopping in. So, I see JR. Hi, JR. How are you, bud? Oh, you went to an estate sale today. Oh, awesome. I'm looking down at my laptop, guys. I'm not ignoring you, but it's quicker when I look at there because it takes a while for it to come up on my phone. So, but Judy, not right now. We were going to go, not in Massachusetts. We were going to go down to Connecticut, to Mansfield, Connecticut. In Mansfield, Connecticut, they have a drive-in theater down there called the Mansfield Drive-In. And on Sundays, they open at 8 o'clock in the morning. They have a flea market there, and it's really, really good. So if you live in Mass or Connecticut, highly recommend you guys pop down there. Check it out. It's a really good, and only on Sundays. So we're going to do that today. Today was opening day. So maybe next Sunday we'll go. So we'll see. Yeah, estate sales are fun, but for me, they're very stressful because of everybody running around frantically grabbing things. I went to one time, and I actually, oh, did Marty go today, Tina? Oh, that's great. Did he? Hopefully he had some good luck down there. Yeah, we ended up not going. It was just too cold. But yeah, if you guys didn't know my story about an estate sale, I remember I was at an estate sale, and I had picked something up, and I was looking at it, and I really liked it, and a lady came up behind me, literally grabbed it out of my hand and put it in her bag, and she just kept running around. And I'm standing there like in shock, like what just happened? I was like, oh my gosh. And so I went up to one of the people that were running it, and I told them what happened, and they were like, you just have to be quick. And I was like, have to be quick? I just got so fed up. I just turned around and walked right out. I left. I was so upset. And I was number 5 in line that morning. I was so excited too. It was my first estate sale. So hopefully it doesn't stay, bitter in my mouth so that I'm able to actually go to another one. But I've just been so bitter towards estate sales. So yeah, it was, Joan. It was very rude. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. I was like, lady, excuse me. And she just completely ignored me. Just ran off. She went. I was like, OMG. You were like a lion. Good. You have to be, I guess. So next time I know, I'm going in there full football gear, and I'm going to tackle people. Seriously. Take you with me midway. You'd knock them down for me. Good. All right. Maybe I'll do that. Yeah, snatch and grab, Terry. I was like, what? I'm like, it was in my hand. I could see if it was on the table and I was like going to grab it, but it was literally in my hand. Anyway, Karen, I don't know if you already put $13 on the screen. Guys, have you ever seen one of these? This is from 1977. And some people have never seen these things before. And it blows my mind. And I think everybody should have one. I personally don't have one, but obviously it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Well, guess what it is? This is a grated cheese dispenser. And it has the holes on the top for your grated cheese. How amazing is that? Thank you, Karen. I appreciate it, hon. Isn't that amazing? And it's the Leaning Tower of Pisa. And when you do put it on the table, it does lean. Look at that. How cool is that? So this is from 1977. It is made in Japan. It does have a Made in Japan sticker on it. And it's made by the Haldon Group, Haldon Group. Now, copyright 1977. And it is in amazing condition. There's no chips, cracks, nice and shiny. And honestly, I looked inside. I don't think this was ever used. And it does have its little like rubber or plastic stopper on the bottom. So you can fill it up with your freshly grated Parmesan cheese. There's nothing better. I'm just pulling it out. Yeah. Yep. Just needs a good rinse and clean. I just wiped the outside with a damp towel with some detergent. I didn't wash it because I didn't know how much water was going to stay in here. And having to ship it, and the water to go all over the box. So I'll let you guys do that. But how cool is that? Isn't that amazing? So awesome. Love this. So I figured I'd bring it to you guys because it's just so cool. And look at how nice and shiny it is. And it's charming, especially if you're having folks over and they've never seen this before. It's so cool to just put that on the table and everybody be like, what the heck is that? Well, that's your Parmesan cheese, of course. Not your Grey Poupon. So I'm not sure if we have any bids yet. Do we have any bids? Anybody interested in this? Nobody's interested in this? Nobody's ever seen this? Has everybody seen this before? First time I saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, that is the coolest thing ever. Especially if you grate your own Parmesan cheese. How awesome. Loved that. All right, well, we'll count it down. Hopefully, maybe somebody will jump in there and see. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And if you are new here, guys, feel free to jump in there. If you don't have PayPal, that's perfectly fine. I can bill you as a guest. There's no worries. A gag gift for the Italians in your family. So I think that's a pass, I believe. Yep, from what I'm seeing. So that's a pass. All right, so we'll bring it back at the end if anybody wants that. All right, I'm sorry, it's a force of habit. Karen, $18 on the screen, please. And we have this incredible set. Now I got to tell you a story about these guys. So these are French Limoges. Look at the pattern. Beautiful green and white. My favorite. Okay. Now, you're going to love this. Bought 4 of these last week. Washed them all. It was on my last dish. Wiping it clean. Turned it over. Went to go wipe it. Big chunk taken right out of it. I never noticed it. I was so upset. Now, when I went to the Goodwill, they had a set of 12 of these things. And most of them were nasty, chipped, scratched, gross, right? So yours truly took a ride yesterday back up to the Goodwill. And guess what? They had 4 left, and only one of them was in perfect condition. So guess what? You got 4 perfect plates now. I still have that other one that has a big chunk taken out of the back. If you want it, I'll just throw that in. That's fine if you just want to have it. Otherwise, I'm going to save it and I'm going to use that. And I'm going to include that in my Misfit sale that I have. And my Misfit sale, in case you guys don't know, I'm going to be doing a Misfit sale of items that are chipped, cracked, have some blemishes on it, maybe sick glass. And I'm going to be doing that sometime, not sure when, but once I accumulate enough things that are, these poor little misfits, some people just want them for like under your, plants or what have you. So you get a set of 4 of these beautiful plates, and they are French Limoges. I'll show you the back of them. There's the mark on the back. Hopefully you can see that. That comes in. Yeah, looks like it came in pretty clear. Okay, so you get 4 of these. They're all in really good condition. And remember, when you're stacking plates, guys, always place the plates on the top. Don't slide them into your cabinets, because that's what causes those scratching marks, because the bottoms of these plates are very rough. And that's a lot of times people say, oh, those are just utensil marks. Actually, they're also marks from sliding your plates into your cabinets. So always place your plates on top of one another. And also use either coffee filters or paper plate if you want to protect your really good plates. So it looks like we have some bids. It is really good stuff. Yes. And it was sad that all the other plates, and all they had were plates. They didn't have any teacups, saucers, dessert, nothing. Just this. So the Goodwill likes to split stuff up and send them to different areas. So who knows if they ended up in Connecticut or something. But maybe I'll come across the rest of the set. And if I do, whoever wins these, I'll let you know. So we'll count these down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And just remember, guys, because we've had some issues in the past, you can't outbid yourself. So please be aware of that. Okay. And I have Karen Williams doing the stops and starts for me tonight, and Heather is nice enough to call out the winners. And I thank you guys so very, very much. Oh, I'm so glad I was able to give Karen a wrench. Yay, Karen. Figured it out. I'm not very computer savvy, so when I figure these things out, I get excited. All right, and so we have Kells at $40. Thank you, Heather. Kells, congratulations. Kells, were you able to open any of your boxes? Everything arrived safely, I hope. Oh, I appreciate that. Yes, I know Heather. Well, Heather and Karen are awesome. They are seasoned pros. So I am very grateful to have them help me out tonight. Thank you. All right, next up, let's see here. Karen, I'm going to have you do $22 on the screen, please. And Karen may recognize this right off the bat. This is the APG. This also glows. And this is made by the Bryce Higbee Company from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, circa 1899. And it is in mint condition. And this was called, I always call it a banana boat or banana like holder or whatever. Or some people put napkins in here, you know, for this day and age. But actually what they called it was either a cake / fruit stand, a U-shaped cake or fruit stand. So this is absolutely gorgeous. It does have some manufacturing things when they made it. There's some bubbles right here. And those bubbles came right to the surface of the glass. So it feels like a chip, but it's not. It's where one of the bubbles popped. So there is no damage to this at all. It's in beautiful condition. And it's a beautiful pattern. There's the pattern. Is this not stunning, guys? U-shaped fruit bowl. Yeah, see, Karen said it. Yep, Karen knows her EAPG. She is very, very knowledgeable with this stuff. Very, very beautiful. Yep. It is beautiful. Isn't that nice? Made by the Bryce Higbee Company, 1899. And yes, guys, by the way, if anybody cares, it does glow. I'll have to do it down here because that's the best way for you to see it. It does glow. So if that's important to any of you glowworms out there, it is a beauty. It is quite stunning. I was very happy to find this. Really beautiful. So it looks like we have some bids, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I mean, to last this long, can you imagine, guys, since 1899? 2, 1, stop. I can't believe it. It's like, Heather, I think you said it in one of your shows. I can't believe I'm holding glass that old in my hand. You know, it's just amazing. Yeah, Karen, you can put, bananas in here too. Yeah. Yep. I mean, this day and age, you can put napkins. You can do anything you want with it. Okay, so it looks like we have, let's see, who do we have? What do we have? Who do we have? I'm going to let the girls call the winner for me. Heather's refreshing. Let Heather refresh, and then we are going to see who our winner is. Me too, Briarly. I can't. It's amazing. It's so old, you know, and it's just it's incredible. The age in history, Karen. Yeah, I know. It's just so beautiful. I love it. I have a couple of pieces that I bring out here and there, but I don't have a lot because, like I always say, I don't have a lot of room, you know, so. Okay, so it looks like we have Midway Rose at 44. Thank you, Midway Rose. That is beautiful. It is gorgeous, and it is definitely an antique. All right. All right, Karen, next up, $18 on the screen. We have some more EAPG. Yes, more. Westmoreland. So here's some Westmoreland EAPG. Now, this is a tiny little guy. And it's made by the Westmoreland Specialty Company. The pattern number is 240. I had to make myself some notes because, again, like I always say, Chris isn't here to say it, my mind's a sieve. This is known as the paddle wheel, the pattern. Yeah. And it's an oval dish. Now it is 6 3/8 inch long. It's 4 1/4 inches tall, and it's 4 1/4 inches across this way. So it's great for like little mints, olives, you know, and you put your little Cadbury mini eggs in here. Yum. Those are my favorite. I'm currently out of them. And they are expensive this year. I'm telling you, still not as expensive as the regular eggs, but Cadbury mini eggs. I was like, what? They wanted $6 for a small bag. I'm like, are you serious? I remember when those things were like $2.99. And this was in perfect condition. It's got teeth on it, right? Remember, teeth are usually chipped. No chips on any of these teeth. Perfection. No chips down on the bottom at all. Perfection. And yes, it does glow. So you can see it definitely glows. So I know that's important to some folks that have their glow cabinets and they like to put things in there, and that's fine. So really beautiful piece. Circa 1906. 1906. My grandmother wasn't even born yet. My grandma was born in 1913. So that would have been my mom's mom right there. My mom was born in 1941. And in case you guys don't know, my mom has since passed. Miss them both greatly. That's what really got me into the whole, you know, collecting antiques and vintage, and, you know, it reminds me of them. So your mom's mom was 1880. Yeah, wow. Yeah, my grandma, my great grandmother. Geez, I can't remember. Oh boy, unless I know I think my cousin Cindy is here. I'm not sure if she would remember when Bocce was born, which would have been her grandmother. I'm not sure, which would have been her dad's mom. I'm not sure when Bocce was. We used to call her Bocce. My grandma was Grammy, and then her mother was Bocce, which is grandma in Polish. So I never met her. All right, so I think we have a bid in there, so I'm going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Look at the condition. 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yes, I know, Grammars. Oh, she is a sweetheart. You are so lucky to have her, Tam Tam. Oh, I love when you have videos of her. I love her. Yeah, I have a picture of it too, Cindy. I don't know. I have to look on the. I know I have it in my camera. I took a picture of the back of the headstone, but I think it's in Polish. And I know Bocce never wanted people to know how old she was, so I don't even know if the date is. I don't even think the date is in English. I think it's in Polish. So may have to try to translate it. Figure it out. Did I count it down? Or am I just on crack? I'm like gabbing away here. Did I count this down? I don't think I counted it down. Yes, I did. All right. So we have Terry Drahan at 20. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just out of it. My mind is, I'm just worried about Chris right now, as you guys can probably understand. Thank you, Terry, so much for that. I appreciate that so much. All right. That is absolutely gorgeous. Perfect for even those pillow mints. I love those things. But I eat the whole bag. That's why I don't buy them. All right. What is this? Oh, yeah. So this is a prismatic anchor Hocking vase. Karen, $8 on the screen. This is flawless, guys. Have you ever seen this? And it reminds me of Manhattan. And it actually would probably even match with Manhattan. Look at that. Isn't that perfect? So, This is called an Anchor Hocking Prismatic Crisscross Basket Weave Vase. Circa 40s, 50s. No damage to it at all. In perfect shape. Nice and smooth. Beautiful vase. As far as its height goes, let me measure it for you. It is 6 3/4 inches tall, and the top opening, in case you guys like to have large bouquets of flower, it's pronounced a bouquet, is 5 inches, 5-inch opening. Really beautiful. Raid from Two Old Guys. Hey everybody, come on in. Good to have you here. Welcome in. Guys, if you don't know Two Old Guys Vintage, make sure you check out their channel, please. They have a lot of great items. They have great guests, wonderful people that they have on. Emporium Raid, well, welcome in everybody. Oh, it's so awesome to have you guys here. I appreciate it. Yes, Raid, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it, guys. Welcome, everybody. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. Bring me closer to that 1,000 mark so I can give away some jadeite. I've been itching to do that. Once I hit 1,000, I'm going to do a jadeite giveaway. And I am doing a giveaway tonight. It's not jadeite, but I will have 3 items I'm giving away for anybody buying stuff tonight. So just have FYI. So stay tuned. So, I'm not sure if we have any bids yet on this, but welcome in everybody. Yeah, check out the Two Old Guys Vintage. They have a wonderful channel, and they always have some great folks in that collab with them, and they've asked me to do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Denise's Magical Emporium. Thank you so much. I'll do the same to you when I sign off. Thank you so much. They have some. They really have some great collab, and I'm gonna definitely do a collab with them at some point. I think it would be a lot of fun. They're a couple of riots, I'll tell you. I've had a couple of really good laughs with those guys. So, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So, Elaine's in at 10. Okay, all right. So we'll count this down, guys. And if anybody just came in, this is an Anchor Hocking Prismatic Crisscross Basket Weave Vase, circa 40s, 50s. In flawless condition. And if you guys have never purchased from me before, I ship pirate ship out of Western Massachusetts. So depending upon the country where you are, I will calculate the best rate for you via pirate ship. These prices do not include your shipping. So you bid on the item in the chat, and then just email me the information to my email address here. And then I will send you an invoice. Okay? And you don't have to have PayPal in order to purchase. So. All right, so we're going to count this down. We have a bid in there of 10, so we're going to count it down. If anybody else wants to jump in, we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Oh, I'm glad you found me too, Southern. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate that. You love my vases. Oh, thanks, Elaine. I appreciate that. I always try to find some good ones. I just found that the other day. I was like, oh, is that what I think it is? I get so excited when I see them. People at the Goodwill and at the other thrift store I go to, they probably think I'm nuts when they hear me go, oh, is he hyperventilating? Yeah, pretty much. And it looks like we have Elaine Marie at $15. Thank you so much, Elaine. All right. I'm going to just take a quick sippy poo here. She has a channel too? Okay. Yeah, if any of you have a channel and I'm not able to see it in here, shoot me an email that you have a channel and I'll sub to you. I'll do the same to you. Yeah, because I appreciate your subs and I'd be more than happy to sub to you as well to bring your list up too. Yeah, congratulations, Elaine. I appreciate it. All right, moving right along here, guys. Karen, $9 on the screen. Guys, have you seen this book? This is from the 60s or 70s, and I thought this was really nice because it's in really good condition. For those of you that like to cook with soup, it's so easy to go to the grocery store and find a can of soup. This cookbook is from the 60s or 70s. It's bound with some little metal, little binders, like a little tiny binder. And it sits flat too. So if you find a recipe you like, that's what I love about some cookbooks. It sits flat on your counter. So you're not constantly opening or putting something on it to hold it open. And this has some great recipes in it. Hamburger, 15 ways, one of which, actually, there's a picture on the back here. You know what those are? Those are called porcupine meatballs. And I remember in school, in Catholic school, Karen and I were talking about that the other day in chat. I remember that was one of the things they always made in the cafeteria was porcupines. Porcupines with tomato sauce. And they're basically just meatballs, and they used rice to kind of stretch it. And they were really good. But there's some great recipes in here. Of course, I open right up to the veal and liver section, which I don't eat. But let's see, oysters and spinach, oysters a la queen, creamed salmon. Let's see, quick onion gravy, tangy fish sauce, German potato salad. Let's see here, tomato French dressing. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Did you guys ever hear of a tomato soup cake? I bet you that's in here too. Oh my gosh. That is so creepy. I literally just opened to the page that has a tomato soup cake. Right as I said it, I opened right up to it. That is so scary. Believe it or not, it actually is a thing. So, but steamed pudding, and actually has some info on like buffets and stuff like that. And just the imagery in it is just so cool. I know, it's very spooky. You know why? My mom, she does that to me. She sends me these little messages here and there. And then who can forget the cute little Campbell Soup boy in the back? I think there was a little Campbell Soup girl too. I don't know where she is. She's not in here though. I don't know where her picture is. But just the imagery of it is really cool. Look at the imagery. And it's in really good condition. I cannot believe it. 608 skillet dishes, casseroles, stews, sauces, gravies, dips, soup mates, and garnishes. Poultry, barbecue bonanza, food, teen soups and snacks for picky youngsters, aid to Weight Watchers. But yeah, at first I thought somebody colored this page, and doesn't it look like somebody colored it, but they didn't. That's actually how it was printed. But there's just, you know, helpful notes about the book, you know, and it's just great imagery in it. Yeah. So I don't know if we have anybody on this, but $9, and it's in phenomenal shape. And it's a hardcover. And like I said, it sits flat on your counter when you're cooking, which is the best part. So there we go. All right, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Hi, Heidi. And I'll bring some of these things back at the end. We'll run through them really quick if anybody's interested. So it doesn't look like we have any bids on that. So that's going to be a pass. Okay. Yeah, Karen put the stop in there. Thank you, Karen. And thank you, Heather. They're helping me out tonight. Appreciate it. All right, guys. Do you guys remember this? Karen, $15 on the screen, please. These are called Amber Glow or Everglow. They're everlasting candles. And I don't think these were ever used. Obviously, the tips would be burnt. But what you did was you filled these candles up with lighter fluid. Yes, lighter fluid. And you just light the top. And they were everlasting candles, and they didn't burn down. All the instructions are on the back on how to do it. These are probably from the late 50s, early 60s. I think my mom had a pair of these, but they were red. And I know they were made in the U.S. Let's see here. Eastern Seaboard Plastics, Newark, New Jersey, made in USA. And it tells you exactly how to do it, how to put the wick back in, and the whole 9 yards. And what a cool thing. And I just thought these were just so vintage and cool as I held them upside down. And these are like an ivory color with like some brass tops on them. And they have the little rubber stoppers on the bottom to fit into your candles. Just really, really cool. And they actually look classy even if you don't burn them. They just look classy. Designed to blow us up. Goodness, I know, right? But I mean, if you did it the right way, I think my mom had. I think it was a red. I think she had red. My grandma might have had a set of these. I never saw them in action, but I know they had them. I know my mom had them in her hutch in the drawer. I remember when I was a little boy digging through there. You know, as all little boys and little girls like to dig through their mom and dad's stuff sometimes, you know, and see what's in there, you know. And I remember I would always dig through the linen drawer and everything, and I remember seeing these candles like this in there. So they're just very unique. Such a cool thing. And they're still in the original box and everything. The box got a little bit crushed here, but that's how I found it. But even if you just have them on the table, like if you have a mid-century theme and you just want them in your candle holders, how awesome is that? I mean, just so cool. So it looks like we have Terry Trahan in there. Thank you, Terry. And we're going to count these down. If anybody else wants to jump in, we're going to count them down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Are they plastic? Yes. So these are plastic, and these are like little metal tops on them. And the bottoms are like a rubber, I believe. Can't get my finger in there, but that would hold it in there. Hi Dee, how are you, hon? Chris isn't here tonight. He's not feeling well, so I'm flying with Karen and Heather tonight. Those are my co-pilots. Yep. So I think I was at 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good to have you in, Dee. How are you feeling, hon? Hope you're feeling better. I see Karen stop. Oh, I have the Nat King Cole collection playing right now. Did you hear that, Alicia? Terry, oh, okay, I missed it. Terry at 16. Okay, thank you, Terry. I appreciate it. You're gonna love that. It's awesome. It's really those are amazing candles. Never used. All right. Next up, I have some black glass. Karen, $15 on the screen. Now, currently, I'm using it for what you could use it for, a pencil holder. So it's a black flower frog. And this would probably fit on top of one of those, I think those Ellie Smith, like those trophy vases. So if you have one and it's missing, I think this fits on the top of it because it has like a grooved area here. But even if you don't have one of those, this is still fine for, you know, whatever you have. It's got, I think, 11 holes. Let's see, 1, 2, 11 holes. Really beautiful. Typical black glass and heavy. Yep. There it is. Beautiful. Let's see what other info. Yeah, I believe it's Ellie Smith. I think Ellie Smith made this, I would believe. And it's 3 3 1/8 inches across. So I think that's what it would fit. But it also has feet on the bottom, has 1, 2, 3 little feet. One there, 2 and 3. So you could set that inside of like a, like a vessel, like that, if you wanted to use it. So it keeps it up off the vessel and lets the water get underneath it. But when you use a flower frog, you should always use some florist clay underneath, especially if you're putting it in a glass or ceramic type of vessel, just so it doesn't break or scratch or crack. So be aware of that too. So, all right, so we have some bids in there coming in right away. So I'm going to start counting this down so we can keep moving along. Sorry, I have a very itchy nose tonight, guys. I'm not sick or anything. My nose is not running. I just have an itchy nose. So, all right, so we're going to count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. These are so hard to find. Couldn't believe I found one. I was like, oh my gosh, do I literally see a black flower frog? It's a party up in here. It is. We are having a party. 114 of you guys here. Welcome in, everybody. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I want to get to that 1,000 mark. I want to give away some free jadeite. You just got done packing? Oh, I'll be doing that tomorrow, D, and Tuesday. Yep. I know. Trust me, I know. My entire house is like filled with like wrapping paper, and I got tape and wrapping paper and bubble wrap all over me. Oh, yeah, it's fun. But it's worth it because I love doing this for you guys. Oh, we'll get you there, guys. Yeah, if anybody's not subscribed to Kentucky Digger Steve, please check his channel out. He finds some incredible things that he actually digs out. And marbles, especially if anybody's really into marbles, he finds some great stuff. Glass, I mean, it blows my mind. So check his channel out and give him a subscribe and check out some of the stuff that he does. And I think he has a Facebook page too. So please do that. Check him out. Okay? They are so nice. Both him and his wife are so good to me. And posting my channel and my shows on their Facebook page. And I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you, Karen, for putting that in there. I appreciate that. Yeah, anybody else here who is a seller, just let Karen know. And I'm more than happy to, if you guys want to put your link in there. Revive It Sisters, if you want to put yours up there. If you're not subscribed to the Revive It Sisters, both Heather and Shane, they have some amazing sales. They have some fun thrift hauls and things. So subscribe to them as well. Feel free to pop it in my chat. I'm very open to that. Anybody here that wants to share, you go right ahead. Yep. And Maria's here. Hi, Maria. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, Maria's another seller too. Maria, California Thrifter. She has some wonderful items too that she sells. She collabs with the Two Old Guys a lot. So, definitely get them in there as well. Karen, if you can. Yep. Or Maria, if you want to just add yours on, because I added you as a sub, so you could put your own channel in there now too, I think. Yeah. So, and I think David is here. Is David here? Yes, he is. What? No way. That's awesome. Yes, you girls are. That's awesome. We got to get me up there. I'm getting there sooner or later. You guys started way before I did, so. Yep. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right. So moving right along. I'm sorry. I missed who won that last one. I apologize. Let me scroll back up so you guys don't have to tell me. I'll scroll back up. Looks like I have Kells at 25. Is that correct? Kells at 25. Thank you, Kells. See, I jibber jabber, and this is what happens. I got to do a coffee talks more often so I can just chit chat with you guys, huh? I bought this laptop. Wasn't expensive. I had to get a new laptop because the one was dying. And this one was pretty cheap. I got it at BJ's. Like, it's like a wholesale place around here. It wasn't expensive at all. And it has a touch screen. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's the coolest thing ever. I'm like, I love it. I love it. So I don't need a mouse. I can just touch the screen. That's how I figured out how to make Karen a moderator. Yeah. All right. Anyway, enough about me. So next up, I have some beautiful $20 on the screen, please, Karen. Beautiful, beautiful Morgantown. You guys know what Morgantown is? And I'm not talking about a place, although this was probably made in Morgantown. But for our people that like some pink, we have some beautiful pink Morgantown champagne glasses. I got 4 of these guys. They have a beautiful design. Only one of them has a little bit of and I can't even say a flea bite or anything because it's not even, I wouldn't even call it a flea bite, but I'll tell you in a second. But they're beautiful. Look at the design on these guys. And they're pink. Look at the design. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous and a beautiful etch? And they're light pink. They are so pretty, Heidi. Thank you, Bonnie. They are so, so pretty. Now, one of them, and I did fix it for you guys, had a little bit of a, what does Scott say? A chip where you put your lips. Well, it had a little chip where you put your lip, and I fixed it. It was right here. You can probably see it right above my finger there. See it? And what I did was I took a file and I filed it down. I actually used my, wasn't a file, but you know the the honer that you use for your knives? I know some people that are like, really? I know how to do it very carefully, and I was able to smooth that out for you. So it does have a little bump there, but it does not take away from the glasses at all. Yep. So there you go. Now you don't even see it. You would be the only one to know it. So if anybody's lip crosses over it, won't hurt it at all. Look at the etch. Talk about Easter, right? This is made by Morgantown. Yep, probably from the 20s or 30s. Yep, really, really pretty. This company that actually made it was actually bought out by Fostoria in 1965. Fostoria bought them out, Morgantown, the company. So you're gonna get 4. You're gonna get 4 of these, and here they are, all 4. Okay. Yep. Yeah, that's what I did, Terry. I just used the honer for my knives because I have the really good the Wusthof knives. So I used the really good honer, and I just went over it very gently a few times, smoothed it right out. I was like, wow, because I'm like, I didn't have a file, and I don't want to use a nail file on it because nail files are, ugh. But yeah, I did that, and then I washed it, and it came out beautiful. So, and oh, and FYI, whoever won that white milk glass, Elaine, it might have been you. If you want me to put a ribbon through those holes, let me know. Send me an email. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8. Oh no, Terry, did you really? Ah, I would say send them to me and I'll fix them for you. Ah. Or you can use these as risers too. Put a piece of glass right on the top if they're chipped and use them as a riser in like your china cabinets. Yeah. All right, so 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. This worked really good with the honer that I have for my knives. I was surprised. I have more pink depression glass coming up. So, and then I might have some L.E. Smith Cobalt Blue. I think if you guys saw my preview, Why do I suddenly sound like Miranda Priestley? Melody Morris at 31. Thank you, Melody. I appreciate that. And thank you, everybody who bid on these things. Thank you so much. At 30, was it 31? 31. Okay. All right. Thank you, Melody. Those are beautiful. All right, guys, something different for Jeffrey. Do you like to wear your pantyhose, as Vinny says? Try that with your pantyhose. Well, you have to put something for your pantyhose. You have to put your pantyhose in something. Karen, $5 a choice on the screen, please. Okay. So what I found was, I found 2 hosiery bags. You don't have to use them for hosiery, obviously. You can use them for, I mean, I don't even know what. Your unmentionables. You know, I don't know. But they're very, very clean. They're in beautiful shape. So here they are. One's pink. I'll show you each of them. So this one actually says hosiery right on it. See it? Okay, and it just flips up, and you tuck and there's 2 pockets to tuck your hosiery into, or your unmentionables. And I don't want to know, but whatever you want. Really pretty, you know. And it's like almost like a silk or a satin. Satin, I would say, not silk, satin. This one has a little bit of red in the back. It's probably lipstick. Little tiny red right there, but nothing that you can't, woolite out. So really pretty. So you got that one, and then you also have my favorite one, which is because I love the color, is this beautiful mint green one with these pretty little pink roses on it. How pretty is that? Isn't that nice? Oh, Nancy, so welcome in. Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you so much. Well, hello to you. I am so glad to have you. Hello, hello. Hello to everybody who's new. I got 111 of you guys here, and I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. So this is the other one, guys, and this one here has a little button closure, and I have the buttons buttoned right now. So there's the button, and it has the little piece of cording. And this one just has one big pocket. So you don't have to, you can use it for, other things other than hosiery. But obviously I would soak them in, woolite and some cold water and do a little quick hand wash and let them air dry, before you use them. Because I did not do that. I'm sorry, I did not wash them. So we have a choice. So I'm going to count these down. I think we had some bids. Yeah, we have some wonderful people here. So if you ever have any questions, feel free to reach out. Hanging pantyhose hanging over the shower rod. Yeah. Well, they would do that first, and then they would put it in here, Steve. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yep. Try that with your pantyhose. Yep. Claudette Leberge. I could not think of her last name. Claudette Leberge. With her pantyhose. Can you pull it, tug it, tie it in a knot? Sure. Claudette Leberge. After she splashes on her ginette. So we have a stop in there. And we have Virginia, hello. Well, hello, Virginia, hello. You got those first. You're the first one to pop in at $11. So, Virginia, which one would you like? Would you like the pink one or would you like the green one? If you want me to show them to you again, I can. This one has a little button closure with one big pouch, and this one has 2 separate pouches on the inside, but no button, no little closure. Which one would you like? Oh, she said pink. Okay. So pink for her. Okay, so that's Virginia. Hello. And Virginia, make sure you send me your info, honey, when you get a chance. No rush. You can do it after if you want. And if you forget, I can always SD. So that's $11 for Virginia. And now, do we have somebody right before that, Heather? Who came in right before Virginia? They would be the next one in line. Was it Elaine Marie at 10? Am I right in seeing that? Elaine is the second. Elaine, would you like the green one? You would. Okay, so Elaine for 10 on the green one. Okay, guys, you are going to love those. They're beautiful. Something a little different for you guys. See, I don't always find, you know, the same glassware. Chris always yells at me. He's like, more glass? I'm like, not this time. I found some pantyhose holders. He goes, what? You know. All right, Elaine Marie. All right. And again, thank you, Heather, and thank you, Karen, for the starts and stops and calling out the winners. I really appreciate it, guys. All right, do you guys know, Karen, if you could put 7 on the screen for me, please, $7. Do you guys know what these things are? No, they're not pasties. Oh, behave. You guys know what these are? Right again. Well, hello, everyone coming in. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Jeffrey. This is Old Hadley Vintage. Welcome in. There's some items that have not sold yet, so I will be doing a quick run through at the end. But have you guys ever seen these before? Yeah, no, they're not pasties. You guys know what these are? Anybody guess? I've never seen these before. And these are actually made by the Union Products, the company that usually makes those blow molds and things. Well, they made other things throughout the year to help sustain their company. And they made these things. Well, what these are is these go underneath your plants. So you put your plant, if you have a plant, let's pretend this is a plant. You have your plant, you put your plant on top of it, and it catches the water and any drips. But it also adds a little bit of decor with the plastic. It looks like a lace doily or a German doily around the bottom. How cool is that? So that's what your plant would look like. And it's all plastic, so it's not going to get destroyed, and you can easily wash and clean them. How awesome is that? I've never seen these before. So I said, you know what? I'm going to pick a couple of these up. Why not? Very cool, right, Dee? I know, I've never seen these before. And they're all plastic, so, and they are marked on the back. It says Union Products Incorporated. Same company that made the, like I said, the blow molds, you know, around Halloween. So they had to sustain themselves throughout the year, so they figured, hey, let's create some other things, and this is what they made. I have never seen these either. I know, I was like, what the heck are these? These were sitting on the shelf like this, and I'm like, what the heck is that? I never look at plastic stuff. And I'm looking at it. And so I looked it up, and that's what these are. They go underneath your plants. Cool, huh? But you can use them for other things too. You can put them underneath candlesticks on your table if you're so inclined. Under an ice bucket. Like if you have one of those glass ice buckets, sometimes they sweat. Put that right underneath it. Protects your table because it's all plastic. I mean, there's all kinds of options, you know? Really cool. Never seen anything like that. Very interesting. I thought that was really, really neat. So, all right, looks like we have some it looks like we have D coming in there. All right. So let's count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Plastic napkin holders are very collectible. Are they really? Wow. I suppose that could be. I mean, hey, if they've made it, I'm sure somebody is out there that collects it. So. Okay. We'll just wait for every. Looks like we have D at 12. All right, D. Thank you, darling. Those are coming to you. Thank you very much. They're so cool. You're going to love that. Give one to your mom after she gave you all those beautiful things the other day. Oh, my gosh. Wow. All right, guys. Next up, let's see. Easter Bunny box. Plastic. Oh, yeah. So this is from the 80s, guys. Karen, $8 on the screen. This is from the 80s. You guys remember these? Talk about collectible. These things are collectible. And I remember having one of these for Easter one year. And it's just a little plastic Easter bunny. And he's hollow. Obviously, you fill him up with all your goodies. He's nice and clean. And it still has the original. I don't know if some areas of the country you guys probably didn't have one. But there's a price sticker on the bottom from Ames. It was a store, you know, like a Walmart kind of a thing, but much smaller. It was a local store that we had here called Ames, A-M-E-S, and these are made in New York, USA, made by Ullman Company and Hapag. I'm going to kill this one. D might know because she lives in New York. It's Hapagi, H-A-U-P-P-A-U-G-E, New York. But it has that remnant of the sticker on the bottom. And that's where it was made. But these are actually very collectible now. Yes, Bill, exactly. They came after Zayres. Yep. Yeah, we had a Zayres right over here, and then it was Ames. Now it's Ocean State Job Lot. But I know other people around the country, they probably don't know. Scream at Jeffrey? What are we screaming at? Stop, stop, stop. Okay, I'm stopping. Bonnie is gifting them the D. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, I gotcha. I got it. Okay. Bonnie, that's so sweet. All right, got it. Thank you, Bonnie. That's so sweet. All right, I took note of it. All set. Thank you, guys. Sorry about that. Karen. All right, I got it. All set. That's so sweet, Bonnie. Thank you. That's so nice of you. So I'm not sure if anybody's interested in this. You guys were all trying to get my attention. Sorry. You need more wine. Karen, guess what I'm drinking? Cheers, girl. So, and I normally don't, but because Chris isn't here tonight, I really needed something. Chris is on sick leave. Yes, he sure is. Yep. Oh, the start on this was $8. $8. And it's in perfect condition, no cracks or anything. Nice and shiny. And I looked these up even on eBay. These are going for like 15 bucks. 20 bucks sold, not sold comps, not even like just what's listed. Because everybody knows, you can put like $500 on eBay for something, you know. But these are becoming collectible now. And these, I remember having one of these in the early 80s myself. And just in time for Easter. You know, the lid comes off and you just put your grass in there and your little goodies. And it's cute. And it's all sealed together. So when you put it in the car, it doesn't go flying all over the place. And it has little chickies around the edge too. See a little chickie? Look at him. Isn't he cute? Another little chickie. Little bunnies. Little eggs. Not little bunnies, little eggs. Chickies. Eggs. And there's the bunny. So. All right, well, we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Still have your lunch boxes from the 70s? think that's a pass at that one, right? You guys will let me know. Let the sisters call it. Oh, we got Joanne at 11. Okay, Joanne. Is it just Joanne? Is there a last name? Is it just Joanne? Joan? Is it Joan Plavier or just Joan? Is it another Joan? Not a bid. You hit the arrows, not a bid. I don't see it. Okay, so that's a pass then? All right. So we're going to do that as a pass for now, guys, so we can keep moving because it's already 9 o'clock. All right, so we'll keep going here. I've got just a few more things here. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 more items, and then I got giveaways tonight for you guys as well. Those that bought something. So and they're really nice giveaways. So please stick around. All right, so next up, guys, I have something really incredible. Now we have some really, really nice stuff coming up. Get ready. This is Nepon. Look at this. We're going to start this off at $40 because this thing is huge. I have never seen a Nepon dish. Now, you guys know Nepon was 1891 to 1921. It is marked on the back. So this is definitely an antique. It is in flawless condition. It is absolutely beautiful. Look at the image. Talk about spring. Look at that. And it is huge too. I think I measured it here. So it's 8 3/8 inches across the bowl. From handle to handle is 10 inches. And it's 3 1/4 inches high. And it's in flawless condition, no damage to this whatsoever, just a little bit of gold loss on the handles, which is typical of pieces like this. Something that this is old. This old. I mean, this is absolutely incredible. I've never seen a dish so big. It's huge. Look how big it is compared to my head. I mean, it's huge. Unbelievable. 8 3/8 inches across. It's almost 9 inches. Isn't that beautiful? Almost 9 inches. 8 would be 8, almost 8.5 inches across, rather. Really beautiful. I'm not sure if anybody collects Nepon, but this is absolutely beautiful. And it is marked Nepon on the back. If you know your Nepon marks, there it is. All hand painted. Look at that. The colors are so ubiquitous. And just for comparison, one of these sold on, exactly like this, sold on, I think it was Ruby Lane that I saw, for $125. Sold. I was like, what? Couldn't believe it. So I don't know if it's as rare or what, but it was the exact same type of image. It's not exact because these are hand painted, so, but it was the same type of image. Same size and everything. And has that beautiful gold around the edge. No wear to that, just on the handles where you would expect it. But even beautiful as a center bowl for like Easter or whatever. This is gorgeous. Yep, definitely cabinet kept. And look at the shine on it. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. It's beautiful. Usually these are so chipped and damaged. I could not believe it. Couldn't believe it. Yep. Isn't that awesome? All right, so I think we have some bids, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Ubiquitous. Yes, I've been perusing the thesaurus. I'll let the sisters do their thing. Well, Heather anyway, I should say. Is it midway on that one? Midway at 47. Okay, thank you, Midway Rose. I appreciate that. Sorry for anybody who didn't get that, and thank you for your bids. I appreciate it. Okay, that is beautiful. You're gonna love that. That is really something. That was quite a buy on that one, let me tell you. Beautiful antique. Next up, guys, we have some L.E. Smith. $25 on the screen, Karen. Now, these are beautiful Cobalt candlesticks. There is no damage to these at all. And look at how they catch the light. They were nasty when I found them, but I cleaned them, of course. And these came out so beautiful. Made by the L.E. Smith Glass Company. Beautiful Cobalt. Oh, if you could only see how beautiful. When the sun hits these, oh. Aren't these beautiful? You don't always see the Cobalt. And they are just simply stunning. Try to hold them up as close as I can, and I'll move them up slowly so you guys can get a good look at them. And they are beautiful. There's no damage to these at all. Now, these are the tall ones. The short ones I'm not bringing to the sale tonight. I'm going to save those for another sale. But I do have another pair of these that I found with these that are a shorter pair. And those will be coming to another sale. And these are L.E. Smith. Mo, off the top of my head, I couldn't tell you because I wasn't able to do any research this week at all. I worked 42 hours in my other job, and I had to get this sale together tonight solo. So I'm not sure if anybody knows. As far as his height, I can do the height. Maybe Karen might know. Or actually, if Tammy's still here, if Dave, I don't know if David's around, he might be able to tell. Because David knows his L.E. Smith very, very well. These are 7.5 inches tall. Possibly Tammy. I don't know if David's home or not, or he might be. Maybe he's umpiring tonight. I'm not sure. But if he is, I know he has an L.E. Smith book. That's the one book I don't have is an L.E. Smith book. But I'm sure these are in there. They are beautiful. You know your MCM barware, yeah. Okay. No worries. But they're definitely not new, and we all know that L.E. Smith is no longer around. So, if I were to guess, and I'm going to do a very rough guess, I'm going to say, I want to say late 40s, maybe 50s, but I could be wrong if I were to guess. But, oh, that's so sweet, Karen. You're a doll. Oh, poor David. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I'm thinking like, late 40s, 50s, something of that sort. So we have some bids. So we're going to count this down. And welcome to everybody coming in. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. I bring beautiful sales like this every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And if you're heading out, please be sure to give me a thumbs up if you could. I'd appreciate that. True. Understood, Karen. Yeah. Yep. They're beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. And when the sun hits them, even if you don't use them and you put them in your window, oh my gosh. Like I said, I love having stuff on my table because when this back door or window, the sliding door is open, the curtains and the sun comes in, oh my gosh, the colors on this table. Spectacular. You're sitting on your hands? All right. Yeah, they are really, really beautiful. And then, of course, like I said, I have some smaller ones I found as well. I'm going to bring those to another sale as well. The girls are refreshing, and they'll call our winner for us. Well, I keep saying girls because I'm looking at sisters. It's Heather tonight. And we have Mo513 at 32. Thank you, Mo. I appreciate that. You are going to love those. And before I send them to you, and I'll send you a little email, I'm going to look them up and we'll figure out. I'll see if I can message David. We'll see if we can figure out the age of it for you so you'll know exactly how old they are. Okay? I'll do that for you. Now, Mo, I don't think you bought from me before. So if you haven't, here's my email here. If you could send me your real name, your first and last name, your postal address, where you want this mailed to, whether you have PayPal or not, please let me know. And your email associated with your PayPal account. I would need all that information. If you could do that for me, please. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. All right. All right. Next up, Karen, $22 on the screen, please. Some more pink depression glass. Pink, pink, you stink. As Scott would say. Some beautiful Cambridge, guys. So $22. These are 5 pink depression glass plates. These are almost 8 inches across. They're actually 7 7/8 inches across. And they're made by Cambridge. And that I know for a fact because it does say it does have the C right in the center of the triangle, right there, which is indicative of Cambridge. Has some makers, flaws when they made it, but has that beautiful etching around the top. It's etched in the back, but it's smooth on the top. And I didn't see any at all utensil marks on these at all. And it's a beautiful etch. I do not know the name of the etch. Sometimes they gave these etches a name. Sometimes they gave it a number. But Cambridge, as you know, is beautiful glass. Polished bottoms. They do sit up off the table a little bit. And that beautiful light pink, perfect for Easter, for your Easter desserts. But I only have 5 of them. I don't have 6, unfortunately. They're beautiful. Aren't these gorgeous? Cambridge is just amazing glass. And just the etch alone is just great. And they're all in phenomenal shape. Look at that. This is another one. There's that. The C in the triangle. That's Cambridge. Yep. That beautiful etch. That light pink. That nice polished bottom. Your Easter cheesecake on there. I might be making an Easter cheesecake that Chris is going to film me make. So I'll have to post that for you guys on there as well. There's another one of those ash marks. Somebody filled me in on that. See that little black dot? You might not be able to see it, but there's a little black dot. You can see it right there, right on my forehead. See that? That's inside the glass. Sometimes ash actually got in the glass when they were forming these. And that's what that is. So you can't get that out just from manufacturing. But really nice. So I think we have a bid, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Yes, we're going to do another baking video. I'll probably do the Easter cheesecake, which is actually surprisingly very easy to make. Has fresh citrus in it. It's delicious. And it has a ground almond crust. All right, we'll do that. I see Karen stopping there. Thank you, Karen. And we have Bonnie at 32. Thank you, Bonnie. I appreciate that, honey. All right. Karen, $6 on the screen, please. We have a DVD tonight. You guys remember this one? And, of course, our sweet Debbie Reynolds is no longer with us. Singing in the rain. We're singing in the rain. There it is. Gene Kelly, Donald O'Connor, and Debbie Reynolds. There it is. And I believe it's, yeah, it slides right in. There he is, right on the cover there. What a glorious feeling. It's 2-disc set. I'm happy again. And there she is right in the back. Look at that. And it's in really good shape, not torn, ripped. No popcorn grease smudges on it or anything. I don't even think this was even used. And it's got its little dust sleeve here. And it slides right in. But every time I slide it in, it never wants to go back in. There it goes. Now I got it. Perfect. There it is. Singing in the Rain. If nobody has Singing in the Rain, here's Singing in the Rain. All right. Looks like we have one bid in there. And guys, remember, if you bid on anything tonight and you won, giving stuff away. I got 3 beautiful giveaways tonight. All right. Wasn't this a great movie, Karen? Oh, it's one of my faves too. I love it. Great movie. Love the classics. They're the best. Can't beat the classics. I still remember the great movie ride in Disney World when they had Gene Kelly on the lamppost with the umbrella and the rain falling. I missed that ride. But the little new Mickey Mouse ride is kind of cute. But I do miss the great movie ride. All right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. You do too, Mo? I know. I was so heartbroken when that closed. That was one of my favorites. Broke my heart. What did Bonnie say? Bonnie said, I just watched Debbie Reynolds and Dick Van Dyke in Divorce American Style. Oh, yeah, I remember that movie. Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. I love Dick Van Dyke. He's one of my favorites. He's still with us. Bless his heart. Oh, what a great man. God bless him. The great movie ride, Kels, in Disney World in Hollywood Studios. It was in Grauman's Chinese Theater. They took it out and they put in the new Mickey Mouse ride there. Mickey and Minnie's Getaway, Railway Getaway or something like that. So we got Kels at 6 for that one. Thank you, Kels. All right. So next up I have a, what is this? Isn't this awful? I can't even read my own writing sometimes, guys. This is terrible. And red. What the heck is this? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. Plate in red. Oh, with red roses. Oh, okay. This plate here, because I put the DVD on top of it. Fantastic. Look at this. Dee, are you still here? Dee loves these. This reminds me of stuff that she was showing the other day of her mom's. So we're going to, oh, I'm sorry, Karen. If you could do 18 on the screen, please. So 18 on the screen for this gorgeous plate. I'm assuming this is German or Austrian. It is not marked on the back. Sometimes they have a stamp. Sometimes they do not. There's no stamps or marks on the back, but it is a gorgeous plate. And it has like a peach on the outside with a little bit of a decoration. And it has that gorgeous rose pattern. And I believe, I don't know if this was hand painted. I believe it was applied. Or was it hand painted? It could have been hand painted. Seeing if I could see any brush strokes. No, I think this was applied. Yeah, it wasn't hand painted, but I believe this to be German. Isn't this so, this is so deep. Oh, it is gorgeous. I just love the colors together, the peach with the red. Absolutely gorgeous. It reminds me of my mom. Just the roses. She loved roses. So Pillow Talk is fantastic. I've seen Pillow Talk. And also, if you guys ever see Tunnel of Love with Doris Day, highly recommend it. Wonderful movie. Tunnel of Love. Yeah, check it out. Great movie. Yeah, these are beautiful. Really stunning. And as far as its size goes, that would help, right? So not from the handles, I'm going the other way. You're looking at you're looking at 9 3/4 inches. And then from handle to handle, you're looking at 10 1/8. So 10 1/8, and then whatever I said the other way, 10 1/8 and 9 3/4. Oops, that was just my black light. Don't worry. So, all right, so we'll count this down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I see that. 3, 2, 1. With 6, you get Hegel. Man with blue shirt sell German plate with roses. So bad. Oh gosh. Like Breakfast at Tiffany's. I'm sure you guys have seen Breakfast at Tiffany's. And what's his name? Mickey Rooney played the gentleman upstairs. And I believe he was of Asian descent. And he played his character. It took me I never knew that. And took me forever until somebody actually, Audrey Hepburn, pointed that out to me. I'm like, that's Mickey Rooney? I could not believe that. So now every time I see it, I can't help but laugh. Okay, we have Dreamboat Annie at 18. Thank you, Dreamboat Annie. Thank you very much. All right, and just a couple more items, and then we're going to go to our giveaways, unless somebody wants me to do a quick recap, because we're running really late here tonight. So guys, I'm a little bit upset by this, and I'm not sure how you feel about this. So I'm going to show it to you first, and I'm not going to tell you the bid. I'm not going to tell you the price yet, Karen, because I want to show it to you guys first, because I'm a little bit upset by it. So yes, I found a McKee Innovation vase. You guys know McKee Innovation. Beautiful, right? So I will just let you know that it does have some damage when I bought it. And I knew it. I knew it had a little bit of damage. Sometimes these are perfect, sometimes they're not. But it's a gorgeous, and its thing is, you saw how heavy these things are, right? So it has one corner up here has some damage. Which corner is it? It's this one here. So it's got a good little chunker taken out right here. Okay. So I brought it home, and I paid up for it because it was on their special shelf at the Goodwill. I actually went back into the Goodwill to buy it. And I said, you know what? I'm going to get it because it's McKee Innovation. And I'm like, oh my God, I never see these out in the wild. I'm like, this is gorgeous, right? Beautiful. So it's got, scratches at the bottom, definitely old. We're talking what, 1912 maybe even sooner. And I got it home, cleaned it, held it up to the light, looked outside, and there's a big crack that goes from here. Can you see it? All the way down. I was so upset. So only if anybody wants it. I know. And I can't even, I would only, and you know what I paid for this? And I'm going to tell you exactly what I paid for it. And I will, if anybody wants it just as a display piece, as is, if anybody, will it hold water? Honestly, you know what? I never tested that, but let me do that and I'll let you know. Hold on one second. I think it will, but let me check. I believe it will. Because I think what it is I think it fell over. So we'll let it stand in my hand for a little while and see. But I was so upset. I know. I was really upset, Elisa. I was so excited to find it that I actually went back in there to get it. And, you know, we'll give it a while and see. Put it right on my paper here. Nope, it's dripping. I can feel some water in my hands. It was dry when I filled it, so it does leak. So if anybody wants it, I'm going to have to take a cut, unfortunately, from it. I paid $25 for this thing, and I'll charge you guys 20 bucks if anybody wants it for $20. If you think it's worth the $20, fine. If not, pass. But it does leak. So you'd have to, yep, I can feel the water in my hand. I am so upset, guys. I could cry. You'd have to use silk flowers or just use it as a display piece. Yep, I'm very upset. I paid $24.95 for this thing. I went back in specifically to get it. And I looked at it with a fine-tooth comb and knew that it only had that crack here. And I looked it around and I said, oh, nope, that's it. Looks good. And then it was all dirty on the inside with dust. And then I came home, cleaned it, and looked in the window. Karen, you sure you want it with the crack even? And again, you can't do water on it because it does leak. My hand's wet. So, which I have to go dump this out. I'll understand if you guys don't want it. Otherwise, like I said, I'll just keep it and I'll just use it as a display piece myself. But yeah, it's so sad. That's just heartbreaking to me. I was so if I had one of Vinny's little beeper buzzers, I would be using it right now quite a bit. You still love it? Yeah, it is still beautiful, but it's just, you know, it's just upsetting to me because you can't use it for what it's intended. Unbelievable. I'm sure you could probably put some sort of like a plastic thing inside to kind of hold water to prevent it from, you know, leaking if you wanted to use it with real flowers, but all right. So we'll count it down for Karen K at 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And Karen, if you decide not to and you change your mind, just shoot me an email. That's no problem at all. I'm just so upset by it. I can't believe I paid $24.95 for this thing. I think I have the receipt here somewhere too. I can even show it to you. You know, I don't know why they do that. It's like, you think they would like look at it really well before they, I actually yelled at them. I went back there when I went back for that plate that was chipped. And I actually told the girl, I said, remember that vase that I came in here for? Well, guess what? It's got a big crack on the bottom. And they heard me in the office. I know the big wigs, the head honchos. I was not happy. And they know I shop in there a lot. And I was like, you guys really need to look at your items. If you're going to put prices like that on products, you really need to look at your items before you put them on that shelf. You know? Oh, who knows? They probably did it themselves. Who knows? Oh, crazy. All right, Karen. Thank you so much, honey. And again, if you change your mind, just let me know. All right. Next up, guys, these are the last item I have. I have 8 of these. These are Hazel Atlas. These are just standard drinking glasses. And these are like a paneloptic. And they have a little bit of ribs on the top. And there's 8 of them. And Karen, we're going to do these at $20 for the set of 8. And there's no damage on these at all. And I cleaned each one of these. So they're all nice and clean. They have these little ribs in the top. And there's like little panels. You can feel the panels on the inside. And they're all clear. So there's 8 of them. There's 4 there. And I'll measure them in a second. And here's 4 more. I actually found 9, but I'm going to keep 1 for myself because I'm not going to sell an odd amount. And I'd like to have 1, you know, as an example, you know. So they're Hazel Atlas. And as far as their size goes, they are exactly 5 inches tall. So I would think that's probably like maybe a 6-ounce glass. I would think a 6-ounce glass. So really cute. And they do not glow. No, they don't glow. John, is it John? Yeah. No, they don't glow, unfortunately. You know, they give off a little bit of like a, I don't know, almost like a pinky peachy-ish color, a little bit, but it's definitely not green. You know, there's no glow to them at all. But they are Hazel Atlas, and they are marked on the bottom, Hazel Atlas. With the typical Hazel Atlas mark. There it is. A lot of people mistake that for Anchor Hocking, but it's not. That's Hazel Atlas. So you get 8 of those. So if you guys are looking for brand new old drinking glasses, Hazel Atlas. You guys are interested in those, and we'll count these down. You get a set of 8 for $20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. If you guys want that, just please get your bid in before the stop. $20 for the 8. You got a gorgeous swung vase. Oh, isn't it awful, Southern? Oh my gosh. So upsetting. And if anybody's watching this after the fact or really are coming in late and you see items and you're watching this that did not sell, so that's a pass, just shoot me an email after the fact, and I can bill you after the auction is over. If anybody came in late, do you guys want me to go through some of the things really quick that didn't sell before I go through my giveaways? If you guys do, just let me know. Otherwise, I won't bother. Because I don't want to keep poor Karen and Heather tied up here. I can always do them myself, too. If you guys need to go, Karen and Heather, I can always do these myself. Just let me know. Somebody, Kathy said yes. So I had an Imperial glass new cut bowl. This was $15. If anybody's interested in that. So $15. If you do, when I'm holding the items up, just say yes, bowl, or whatever it is, and we'll go back to it, and then I'll do it. You can do your price, and I'll do the countdown. I'm not going to do it for each one. Oh, looks like Kathy just jumped in there. You have to go, Heather. Okay, that's fine. I can call the winners. That's fine, sweetheart. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, Heather. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a great week, honey. Thank you so very much. It means a lot. I owe you. Anytime you guys need help on your channel or whatever, you just let me know. All right, so it looks like we have a bid in there. So I'm going to count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Oh, she is. Okay, Karen, that's fine. I can finish up. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, hon. Thank you very, very much. It means a lot. All right, so it looks like we have Kathy Ficarata for $15 on that one. Kathy at 15. Okay, thank you, Kathy. All right, great. All right, thank you guys for sticking around with me. I appreciate it. Good night, Karen. Thank you so much. All right, and let's see. I had those glasses. I think you guys saw the glasses already. So I won't go through those again. And anybody who's tuning into this after the auction is over, if there's items that you see that you're interested in, just let me know. Shoot me an email right here, and we can work something out. Okay? Let's see what else didn't sell here tonight, guys. Hold on. Let me just change my paper. Le papier. I had extra paper here, I guess. Okay. I also had a 1977 Leaning Tower of Pisa grated cheese dispenser. This thing is so cool, and I don't think it was ever used. It's in perfect condition, no chips, cracks, crazing, or nothing. It's really beautiful. You fill it at the bottom, made in Japan. And this was $13. So if anybody's interested in this, $13. And don't forget, I have giveaways, guys, at the end of the show. So please stick around before you leave and head out. Has a little tiny little flea bite right on the bottom here, but other than that, it's in perfect condition. Perfect for your cheese. If anybody wants that, just say yes, cheese grater, and then I can go back to it and we'll count it down. And I also have available, let's see, this Campbell's Soup cookbook here. It's from the 60s or 70s. Campbell's Soup cooking book. This would have been $9, and it does have a binder to it. So it does lie flat on your counter when you're cooking. And it has some really great graphics in here from the 60s and 70s. Wonderful, wonderful. Oh, I see somebody saying arrow up. Hold on. Hold on, because I'm doing this solo, guys. So hold on. How tall on the grater? So the grater is, it's kind of hard to measure a Leaning Tower of Pisa because it's leaning. Just under 8.5 inches tall. Just under 8.5 inches tall. And the cheese comes out of the holes at the top of the tower. It's in really good condition. 1977. So. Bill, are you bidding in on that one, hon? I'm calling you hon. I call everybody hon. Sorry. Are you bidding in on that one, Bill? Where the heck did I put it? I think I skipped the page. Here it is. All right. Oh, the cookbook. All right, you guys are bidding on the cookbook? All right. So let's finish up the cookbook. So I Bonnie in at 12. Okay, so we'll count it down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. And it's in phenomenal shape. There's no writing in it or anything. It's really great. Yeah, I put my stop in here. Oh, guys, sorry. All right, and it looks like we have, looks like Bill came in at 16 right after Bonnie. So I got Bill at 16. Thank you, and thank you, Bonnie, for your bids. I appreciate it. So Bill, I got you at 16. Nope. Boy, this is not easy. I miss Chris, but not easy doing this solo, guys, I'll tell you. All right. Alrighty. Thank you very much, Bill. I appreciate it. All right. Nobody was interested in the grater. So let's see what else I had here. I think was that it? Or was there something else? Did I have anything else? Oh, the plastic Easter bunny, that was $8 if anybody's interested in him, from the 80s. These are actually very collectible now. And he's made in the USA. He's almost like a blow mold. And he opens up. Good night, Tina. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it, honey. I will. I'll let them know. I'll let them know. These are very collectible now. Oh, looks like I have Bonnie in there. Okay, so I'm going to count it down for Bonnie. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Bonnie, did you have one of those when you were younger? I remember my mom giving me all of my Easter stuff in one of those one year. It was like the early 80s. 82, 83 maybe, something like that. I'm going to put a stop in. Oop, that would help. I'm not used to doing that. All right, stop. All right, so Bonnie, that's yours. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, honey. Okay, and then let's see, what else did I have? I think that was it, guys. I think that's the only, those were the only things that weren't claimed. And then, of course, I had these glasses. Like I said, I had 8 of these. These are Hazel Atlas for $20. They don't glow, but they're beautiful. They're ribbed, and they have, I love the 3 little ribs on the top. They're really, really nice, and they flare out just slightly. Yeah, they're nice juice glasses, and they say Hazel Atlas on the bottom. They have the HA. So if anybody's interested in these, let me know. If anybody sees this after the fact, after the show, shoot me an email. Other than that, I think that's it, guys. Everything else is sold, and I am going to do a giveaway. So I'll show you now what my giveaway is. And if anybody sees the items before the show is over, just message me. You guys can give me a holler. So what I have tonight, let me take a quick sip of water. Okay, notice I'm drinking out of one of those glasses. Are really cute. So I have to give away tonight, I have a cute little, this is a Princess House. It's a cute little crystal Scotty dog. Isn't he cute? Look at him. Isn't he cute? His little tail. And he's a rocking horse. He rocks. And it was made by Princess House. Isn't he cute? So if anybody out there likes dogs or Scotty dogs or terriers or that sort of thing, I got him. And I got this cute little girl sitting on a wall with a little, either a chicken or a turkey. I think it's a little bit too small to be a turkey, so I think it's a chicken. So I got that. Oh, see above comment. Hold on. You're gonna get the glass. You want the glasses, Bonnie? The 8 of those things for 20. You want those? You want the set of those, sweetie? Okay, Bonnie. All right, those are yours, honey. Thank you so much. They're really nice. They're in flawless condition. And then when I'm drinking out of mine, I can think of you. Okay, so you get that and that little girl. And then the last thing I have, just like some sort of an art glass. I'm not exactly sure who it is or what it is, but it's kind of cool. It's got an opening on it. It's like a little bud vase. It's really cool. It's got like a white satin on the inside, and it's clear glass on the outside. Yep. Really cool. Eiffel Tower vase is what I saw when I looked it up, but I wasn't really sure because I did see that, John, but I wasn't really sure if that really truly was. But they glow pink. Let me look. If they do, well, you're going to get it for free. No, there's no glow. No glow at all. Nope. None whatsoever. No pink, no nothing. No glow at all. Nope. So it's just, I think it's just a plain old piece. I don't know. But if it is an Eiffel Tower vase, you know, that's what it is. So those are, anyway, those are the three that you're going to get. So let's start the giveaway. So I'm going to need to, for the first item, and it's your choice. The first time I need number 1 through 20. 1 through 20. Go. Just put the numbers in the chat. The first person to come up with the number that I chose. Stop. We have a winner. Stop, guys. We have a winner. Stop. Okay, let me go back up. Hold on. Stop. We have a winner. We have a winner, and it is Melody Morris. Got the number 2 first. Number 2. Melody Morris. So Melody Morris. Oh. Melody, which one would you like? Would you like the little girl on the fence with the little chicken? Would you like the crystal Scotty dog, or would you like the vase? The vase? Okay. All right, I'll put your name down for that. And again, guys, obviously you don't get charged for this, and I will not. I also weigh the items, and I don't charge you. I take off a little bit for the shipping too, so you don't pay for the shipping to ship these items to you too. So that is for Melody Morris. Thank you guys for sticking around with me. I really appreciate it. There's still 74 of you here. Thank you so much. All right, so next up, guys, I need a number from 20 through 40. From 20 to 40. Go. Stop. We have a winner. Stop. Stop. We have a winner. Let me go scroll back up and make sure that was the first one. I think it was. And it was. It's Bill Aubin for number 20. Bill Aubin, number 20. Bill, which one would you like? Would you like the Scotty dog, or would you like the little girl on the fence with the chicken? The dog, Scotty dog? Okay. Sounds good. All right. Let me write you down for that. Congratulations, guys. All right, and the last one, guys, is a question. Uh-oh. A question? Yup. Get ready. You guys know the movie All About Eve with Bette Davis? You guys familiar with that movie? I bet you Bonnie is. I bet you Bonnie's seen it. Bill's probably seen it. Elaine's probably seen it. A lot of you here. Karen K, I bet you've probably seen it. Virginia. You sent your info. Peace out. Thanks, Virginia. I appreciate it, hon. You don't want to stick around for this last giveaway? You might win it if you can answer the question. All right. So the question is, from All About Eve, the movie, there's a famous line that Bette Davis says in the movie. The first person to tell me that exact line verbatim wins, and no Googling, or as the closest you can possibly get to it. There's a famous line that she makes. Right as she's about to go upstairs. After she has a good slug of that martini. First person to say it will get it. We'll win the little girl on the fence. Kara got it. Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night. You got it, Kara. That's all yours. Did you win something for me tonight? That's for everybody who won something. Did you win something? What did you win? Oh, Kira, I don't think you won anything. This is only for people that won something tonight. So I can include it with their items. Oh, okay. All right, so you didn't win. Okay, so you gave it away. All right, so I'm going to have to come up with something else. Hold on. I'll come up with something else. Who was the voice of the snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Only those that bought something from me tonight, please. Who did the voice of the snowman in Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer? Karen K got it. Burl Ives. That's correct. Karen K. So that little figure, Karen, is coming to you. Very good. Burl Ives. All right, guys. So that is it. I'm sure some of you are itching to go over and see what Tammy had for her thrift haul. I appreciate you guys all for sticking around with me tonight. It was a wonderful night. I enjoyed seeing each and every one of you. Please give me a thumbs up on the way out and subscribe to my channel if you're not done. If you've not done so already, I'd appreciate it. It's so great to see each and every one of you here every single week. It means so much to me. You have no idea. I really appreciate it, and I will definitely send all of your condolences and your get well wishes and all of that good stuff to Chris. Yeah, you guys get to bed, work early in the morning, and I am working tomorrow too. I am working from 9 to 3, so not a long shift, but I'll be doing some of my packing and stuff tomorrow night and Tuesday all day. So expect your invoices. If you don't hear from me by, say, Thursday, please shoot me an email right here and be like, hey, where's my email? Like last week I messed up. I forgot to add somebody shipping to their order. And yeah, so please feel free to just shoot me an email. All right. Oh, Bonnie, you're a doll. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, sweetheart. I will definitely give him a hug. I definitely will. Thank you guys so much. Meg, I'll tell him yes. Bill, you have a great week as well. Thank you, Sumo. Thank you all so much. Sandra Fish, thank you. And Elisa, thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. All right, you have a great week yourselves. Stay warm or stay cool, depending upon where you live. And I hope you all have a great. I'll see you guys next Sunday, hopefully. I think next Sunday. Yeah, I think yeah, next Sunday. Hopefully, Chris will be up to par at that point. All right. Well, we'll see you then. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you all so much. And anybody who tunes in after, if anything didn't sell, I think there was actually the only thing that didn't sell was this. If anybody wants this, shoot me an email. All right. I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.